I'm just wondering, honestly, how you're doing. Is your family with you, and is everyone safe and okay?
Yeah, the greatest thing that I can hold is that my family is safe. They came with us to Dallas with the teams at, and as long as they're okay for me, then whatever whatever has happened to our house, whatever has happened to our property in New Orleans, that's just materialistic and can just be blessed that we have our health, and we'll go from there. I know for sure from the pictures I've seen this morning, our house is going to need some immediate attention, but beyond that, again, that's materialistic. This I can say we're all in good health and we were safe for this storm.
Rod Walker, the advocate.
Hey Cam, how tough is it just trying to juggle football with this in the back of your mind, though, or is it tough?
Look, we're here to focus on what we can control. We can't control the damage that happened this week or yesterday. We can't control, the friends that are still in New Orleans that waited the storm out. We can text, we can call, we can try and keep up with them. But when it comes down to football, when it comes to practice, we have to focus on, again, what we can't control. We can focus on the energy we put out for this practice. We can focus on the energy that we're going to be focused on towards gearing up for Green Bay. I don't even know where are we playing a home game in Greek? I don't know beyond anything beyond today. We're going to work hard. We're going to stay together, and we're going to get a focus on what we can't control.
Remember, if you have a question, put it in the chat. Amy Just, the advocate.
Yeah, Cam, this isn't the first time the Saints have had to evacuate. I mean, you evacuated with the team back in 2012. What do you remember about that situation?
I think we went to Cincinnati,
Yes.
if I recall correctly.
Yes,
We were there for a couple of days and came back. It was, our area had not been truly affected, so we went back to normal. Now, we wake up this morning and it's a lot more damage than if it was in 2012 for sure. I've got friends, I've got connections, I've got a family based in New Orleans, so we're catching the aftermath, I guess, as Ida has moved on beyond New Orleans and the greater area of New Orleans. But from 2012 to now, it's completely different. I mean, again, I worry about how we practice today. I worry about the energy, and then myself as a person taken away from myself as a player. We'll worry about the family after.
Catherine Terrell, the athletic.
Hey, I know it's extremely complicated to evacuate when you have family and young children. I was wondering, what was the timeline of that? How long did you get from when you were told, hey, we're going to Dallas, and when you and your family members were on that plane?
That's a great question. We said we'd have a plan by the end of the game Saturday, and then game got canceled, and we made plans immediately. And I think the Saints organization as a whole did a phenomenal job of executing said plan by way of setting us up at a hotel so we'd all be together, by setting up a team plane as well as a family plane to get people out. Again, blessed to not only have health and mental health, physical health, and just focus again on what we can't control. I mean, for so many other people, I've had friends that try to, drive to Memphis, to Houston, to the surrounding areas and understand the gridlock traffic that they face, understand that, we're going to come back and some houses are going to be more damaged than others. I know for sure, seeing some of these pictures, not even online or through the TV, but from direct friends and family that stayed in New Orleans, or friends that feel like family stayed in New Orleans. There's going to be some help they're needed when we get back. So again, I'm just going to focus on what we can control and try and help out in any way possible soon.
Amy Just, the advocate.
Yeah, you touched on it a little bit, but going from, okay, you're going to play a game, and then, okay, it's moved, and then, okay, it's canceled, and then, okay, we have to evacuate. Just what goes through your mind when so much is so fluid, and everything is changing?
The safety of my family is the first thing that comes through. Again, all this other stuff is materialistic, if you lose a car, so what? You lose a house, so what? But lives are irreplaceable. So it's the same message, you know, from my family to my friends to practically all of New Orleans. Is stay safe as best as you can. Again, anything else is materialistic. As long as you have your health, you can figure out what's the next step, and we focus up from there. So all the moving pieces, all that other stuff, it's easy to simplify what needs to be happening. Family good, back to football. Football good, back to family. We're trying to figure out how to help our city.
Rod Walker, the advocate.
Hey, Cam, we talk a lot about this locker room and just how they're able to deal with different situations. Do you feel like that that this team is probably better equipped to deal with this type of adversity than most teams? I know you haven't played with anybody else, but still.
Yeah. What team has to face this? What team is ready to face this? But I do say with our leadership, what person is ready to face this? But I do say with our leadership in our locker room, you know, our veteran leadership, our guys who have been through a lot. I mean, Malcolm Jenkins was here back in 2012 when he left again. I'm sure he might have left before I even got to the team due to these circumstances. You got guys like Demario Davis, who does phenomenal work across this country for all the injustice work that he does. I mean, there's veterans and leaders in every situation, every group on our team, and I think we are geared for success regardless.
Amy Just, the advocate.
Yeah, it's, you said it, get back to football. How much are you looking forward to practicing today just to get your mind on something else?
I mean, practice for sure. I mean, this is a very weird time when we talk about, of course, the hurricane happening, us evacuating. But I say weird time saying that we do have to cut down to 53 sometime relatively soon. I'm all for this practice just to release some energy to get out with the guys and try and focus on what we can control. And that's going to be the main emphasis is focus on what we can control as football players. Then we'll focus on what we can control as people and go on from there.
Tori Epstein, USA Today.
Cam, you touched on it some as it relates to the roster cuts, but what did Sean tell y'all today about that dynamic, and how do you as a teammate try and empathetically deal with that dynamic?
This is something that hasn't happened as long as I've been part of the Saints team. Normally it's like off days where you cut down to the 53, things are being done. Now it seems like we're still going to be in the same hotel. I mean, this is something that I've been playing with some of these guys for, since OTAs, or I guess since what would have been OTAs. Been playing with these guys for sure all training camp, and to create bonds with them and watch them leave, it always hurts. Now it seems like, they'll have to be in the hotel until things are figured out. We'll navigate this as a team. We'll navigate this as the Saints as best as we can. Again, we're a brotherhood, so we're going to navigate everything together anyways.
Amy Just, the advocate.
Yeah, what is your message to New Orleans and Southeastern Louisiana right now?
Man, I've got nothing but the highest hopes and prayers that, again, lives are irreplaceable. So hopefully nobody has lost a life. I haven't seen that yet. The damage that happened from Ida, as a community, we can always come together, grow, and rebuild if necessary. I do know that, adverse situations are tough to get through, but as a community, we can always bond together and get stronger. We are New Orleans. I guess we are the New Orleans Saints, but we are New Orleans. We are a team that has been a part of the city, and the city has been a part of the team. And as long as New Orleans has embraced me for the last decade plus now, I've got nothing but love, and I feel like I've got their back like they got my back. So I'll definitely be, doing my best to do whatever I can for our community soon.